guys, before we get into this video, I'd like to ask you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this.
All right. How do
Okay.
you feel about season one?
I low-key didn't play in season 1, but I remember the game being in pretty good state. So I know you.
Yeah,
I
I
started the
remember
I start. I'm gonna put it at A though because anything early Fortnite was really good.
it really was like it was very consistent. Like even from like just watching it, like I never really like played it, but like I watched it, so like I understood a lot of it.
Okay,
A lot
okay.
of
Then
like
you watch. If
Bloom.
you've
Yeah,
watched it, then
yeah, I've
you
under.
can rank it. I thought you weren't
Yeah,
able to
kind of.
rank this.
Oh no. Nah,
All
I know
right.
the whole thing of Fortnite. It's very
Okay.
convoluted
Okay.
now.
You made me worried. All right. Where are you putting it? Where are you putting it right
I
now?
put it at A.
All right. What do you overall rate it?
Probably like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah. I low-key didn't start. Okay, let's go into season 2. I low-key didn't start until like the very end of the season. I don't remember a lot, and I don't think I got
Bro,
my first ever solo win in there. So I'm gonna put it at A. 'Cause I just don't remember a whole lot of
I
it, but I remember it being really good.
I wish I started earlier. I think Black Knight is pretty freaking cool. Some of the other skins in that battle pass were pretty cool. Emotes were top tier of these early seasons of Fortnite. I don't care what anybody says. But I will say, low key, I'm putting it at B tier. I don't know. I feel like it didn't hit as hard until like maybe actually no, probably 2 seasons in. Two more seasons after this.
Wait, what was season? Oh, never mind. Season 3. I think this is. If I remember correctly, this is like before they had turbo building, so like it was more like
Is this when
cover and
is
like.
this when they added carts? Like little grocery carts?
I think that might have been season where I can't. I don't really remember a whole. It's been a long
I
time, man.
I don't remember either.
I'm put it at S tier, because I remember having a lot of fun. Loki, one of the only games I played during that time. I had a couple friends that I played with. Don't talk to me. Nothing, just a couple online buddies. But
Yeah.
don't remember them. But I remember the tier. This I remember being really good.
Um I didn't play it obviously. But the skins and I knew of it. And I tried it at a buddy's house on his computer and I completely got shat on cuz I sucked at playing the game. Um but I had fun playing it, so I'm going to put it at A. Um Yeah, because I heard about Fortnite the first season, and then I tried it out when season 3 came out, and yeah, I actually had fun playing it.
Yeah, okay. Where you putting it?
I put it at A tier.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Season 4. That's the go. It was great. The skins were awesome, dude. I remember everything being in it being really fun, and I'd always land at like the hero mansion or the. I'd
Oh, I know what
always
you're
land
talking
there,
about.
and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and oh, also villain hideout was one of my favorite landing spots.
yeah, yeah. And the live events. This is when it first started doing live events, right?
Yeah.
The
Well, no,
asteroid and the what you call it, the rocket ship. But I think asteroid was first, right?
the asteroid was season 5, I think.
Yeah, season 4 was superheroes. I think it was season 4 for the asteroids. I might be wrong. Tell me down in the comments below if I'm wrong. I don't bother looking this stuff up. um, I really like the skins. I think the Omega skin being like locked behind that is kind of stupid. I feel like all the edit styles you should be able to unlock even after the battle pass has ended.
Dude,
Um,
they've never done that for Fortnite though. So like,
yeah, I like the
low-key,
Omega skin.
it's low-key, it's kind of Kind of your fault for not grinding it, is how I see it.
Yeah, but also like I don't know, like even with another season coming up
And
ahead,
I feel like it was way easier back then because if I remember correctly, it only
yeah, it
went up to like
probably
tier 70 originally.
yeah, it didn't really go that far, but just like having that locked behind. I mean, now they're actually thinking about uh charging people to buy skins from the battle passes
I do.
from previous battle passes. I would too. Like there's a
All
lot of
right.
skins that I want
So
from
where do
battle
you put
passes.
it?
Um with like the items around that time because I started watching it and just like never really playing it.
Yeah.
And I always thought the
So
skins looked cool and just everything. So I'd probably put it at S tier in the live events and stuff.
yeah, yeah. Uh, live events are cool. Season 5. Okay. They weren't low key. They weren't missing. Like in first chapter, they weren't really missing. Like season 5 was awesome. Drift skin. I really wish I got it. And I don't know. I thought the riffs were awesome, and I remember all the items being really good. And I think I low key got my first. Took me a couple seasons. I think I got it. I was like young and like 12 even.
Wow. Um I really wish I started this season. I love Drift as a skin and like how he's actually like a real life person, like Fortnite lore wise.
Didn't know that.
Um, yeah, he's like a quote unquote graffiti artist that was graffitiing the Durburger in the middle of the desert, and it teleported back to the island.
Oh, okay, cool.
Um, yeah, which was really cool for its time. Like it was like cool. You're bringing a real life person from our world into the video game, and I didn't realize it was an original character. I thought it was a real person.
No, no.
Not like they actually did it, but like, dude, they just like do it as publicity, and they just abduct somebody and name them Drift in a video game. But yeah, I would say this is definitely Fortnite at its peak.
Yeah.
I personally think that.
Low key, I think it was still on the way up in season. That's why I put it. I
I
don't think
I
it.
can
I
agree.
think it was.
However, I would say in like being original and just like
Nah, they were low key original for
I
a long time.
mm,
Nah, you
see that's how I feel about Chapter 2 Season 2 is kind of when they started.
that was like the last like
It was the
good.
last good chapter, or not chapter, but last good season, like really good, to where it's like everybody's just like, okay, we're all tuned in
I
on
think that
this.
was where the first ever Star Wars stuff about the lightsabers.
Yeah, they
All right,
did.
so where are you putting it?
I'll put season 5 at S tier. I think it's low key one of the best. Like just the vibes overall, like even just like the streamers at the time, just like how important it was around that time. Like it was such a phenomenon. Like it just started like becoming a global thing.
Yeah.
Like it
Okay.
just kind of just that's why I think it's because it's its peak. Like it's that was the peak of Fortnite season 5
Okay. Let's
because
go.
everybody was streaming it and just everybody was playing it.
All right, season 6. I low key. I think season 6 was good. Uh, I just don't remember who playing it. Was that when they brought the fiends, or was that?
That was when yeah they added the fiends
I
because
low
of
key didn't
Kevin the
fuck with.
Cube.
I low key didn't. I thought that season was good. I'm putting it in A tier because I low key don't. I low key remember not liking the fiends very well, and they were low key like. Remember that? I think they were like super OP at the beginning. And they had to nerf them, but they took a minute to nerf them.
Okay, from what I've watched, I like the skins. The skins are freaking
Skins
cool.
were awesome. One of the better skins of ever overall, but
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
that's me.
This is the season that introduced crossbows into the game, and they still suck to this day. Personally, I'm gonna have to give it a B. I think the skins are really cool and all, and the POIs are pretty cool, but I think it's not memorable. Like, and all these other seasons above it are kind of more memorable than 6, in my opinion.
I low key moved season back down to. I just low key our season low key. It, but it was like it was low key kind of started after. wasn't like,
Yeah,
but
just nostalgia
but
instead of like.
I moved it from S to A because I just don't remember a lot of it.
Yeah, valid. But yeah, I would say season 6 personally, I think is one of the most forgettable Fortnite seasons. Of chapter 1. Um, but yeah, season 7, however,
Okay.
that was banging, bruv. That was technically my first season of like Fortnite. Like my first ever win was season 7.
All right.
Snowman glider, first ever glider.
Oh, bro, dude, the fucking you know the remember the sleigh glider that you had to get by challenges that were like really hard and a lot of
I think so.
because
The reason
I
why
think a
I
lot of
couldn't
people
play
didn't
it,
end up getting it because the challenges were like ridiculously hard if I
bro,
remember.
I the reason why I couldn't really play Fortnite was because my Wi-Fi was so trashy. Like it was bad. Like dude, I had to literally watch YouTube videos at like 380 or 360p.
Oh,
It was that
ew.
bad.
So
It was
where do you put this?
huh?
Where do you put season 7 then?
Season 7 it introduced the drift boards.
Yeah, the snow.
It added the snow things like the ice things for the like the traps or whatever. So you're like sledding on ice and stuff. First ever Christmas event for Fortnite. Skins are perfect for that season. Ice King, pretty cool. I like his edit styles. I like his POI. What under his POI is what's even cooler. But yeah, his live event was pretty cool. Um, yeah, I would give it an A. I would say it's definitely
A.
better. I think it's better than the first season and the third season, in my
Okay,
opinion.
so here's what I think about it. I low-key think this is the best season. Here's I'm gonna give you a couple of things for it. Okay, season 7 dropped. Okay, this is where I think low-key Fortnite peaked. It's season 7. I think this was the very peak before it started like kind of slipping down. But
Yeah, I can understand that.
okay, Fortnite. You gotta think of it. Here it goes. Fortnite's at its peak. Everybody's enjoying it. Streamers are playing it, and low-key like dude, like I remember everybody playing Fortnite. Like Loki, everybody's playing Fortnite. Nobody, there's only like a couple haters on it, but like
Yeah.
nobody cared. We were like, how could it get possibly any better? And they dropped the Christmas gifts, and then
Oh yeah, the
and
gifts.
then
Those are pretty
they
cool.
dropped their first ever Fortnite concert with Marshmello this season.
Actually, you know what? Talking about it now, I would definitely give it an S tier, and I'll swap its place for season four's superhero season.
Okay, they dropped the Christmas gifts. We get it. They were like, oh, it's just gonna be like some crappy gifts. Nope, we ended up getting like a
No,
bunch
you
of
get
great stuff, a skin,
like legendary. Oh, you're talking about the actual like
first ever.
the Nutcracker's house,
Yeah, the first ever
his cabin.
where they gave us gifts,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
and then Marshmallow concert dropped later in the season, and everybody, dude, that thing
I
was
thought that was season 8. I don't. I
no
dang,
season 7.
dang, that's insane. But yeah, I
And
would say
believe it or
I
not, this is the best one. The best one.
I think it's the second best season, like on my tier list so far. For chapter 1. But yeah.
All right,
Um,
season
season
9 or season 8. My bad.
season 8. This was the pirate theme season with like ninjas and stuff and shit.
Damn.
I think this
Okay.
season was good.
Season.
It introduced flint knock pistols. Did it introduce the boom bow?
I think yeah.
Bro, I loved the boom bow. Like pre first nerf, that thing instant killed everybody, and I had like a 40 kill like game on Team Rumble one time, dude. It was insane. Um, I think this one's pretty good. It adds the cannons, which is really cool. You can shoot yourself out of them, or somebody can shoot you out of them. Pirates Cove, or I forget the POI, it might be called that. Um, was pretty cool. The volcano was awesome as well. Um, I liked how wasn't wait the treasure maps were in this, right?
Yeah,
And you can
it
like
was.
go dig up stuff. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, I remember that POI. I think the Battle Pass skins are pretty cool. However, I think the Tier 100 skin kinda lacking. Not my
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh yeah. That's the okay. So where do you rate it with all that information?
Um, I would say it's at the bottom half of my A tier. Hmm.
Mm,
I was low key thinking about putting it in B, but I don't think it deserves a B because I feel like it adds more to the game and than these other two seasons that I have
okay.
in B.
All right. Here's my honest opinion about it. Okay. In like season 7, or no, season 6. I remember playing with my buddy Colton, right, at the library, and we
Yeah.
were low key like discussing future themes of Fortnite. I cannot remember what he ended up saying, but I ended up saying, "Oh, it'd be cool if they added like a pirate season with like cannons and flintlocks and stuff."
Yeah.
And low key, 2 seasons later, season 8 rolls out, and I'm like, "No way! I guessed it." And then I remember running,
Bro, should
because the
have put
library
some stocks into Epic.
the library dude, it was like it was awesome. But this was my first ever battle pass I ever got.
Yeah.
Playing so long, that was my first ever battle pass. I Yeah, the season the final skin was bad, but low key all the other skins like really good. All of them.
Yeah, the hybrid
And
skin's pretty cool.
remember when they dropped the overtime challenges for the selectable variants, the fire
I
variants?
I think so.
Yeah, well, there's like dark fire variants of like all of them, and that was Loki Fire. That's what Loki barely made it to S tier, is because I guessed it in it was my first year of Battle Pass, but it's a decent
Yeah,
S tier.
like your personal favorite. Um, Here we are at season 9 though. Season 9 was my first official season and one of my favorite seasons to this day, not blinded by nostalgia, but the gameplay, like mobility was its all-time high in this season. I don't care what anybody says. You had grapplers, you had airplanes, you had freaking drift boards. I think you had shockwaves too and impulse grenades. Dude, they just didn't like they just wanted you to get across the map as fast as you can. And plus, do you remember using the little four-wheelers and doing the glitch where you're gliding across the map and you don't even have to like walk? Like you're literally just hovering through the air and you're just using the boost over and over. Like my stepbrother taught me that and it was so much fun doing that because I would get on the back and like try to shoot people and then hop back on so I wouldn't get that damage. Um, but I think this is when they did the Stranger Things collab. Do you remember the fort bites?
No, I don't. What is the Fort Bites?
You had to collect these little like hard drives around the map, and it uncovered a loading screen
Yeah,
and
I
bunkered.
do.
I collected every single one of those things to unlock that skin, Singularity, and all of her edit styles. You had to go around the map and you had to like collect different
Oh,
helmets
that's
around the
right,
map.
dude. Loki, I started like falling off Fortnite like at the end of 8. I played both these seasons, but I remember these being like the worst seasons of season 9 and season X were definitely right.
Personally,
In chapter one, in
I
chapter one, yours
yeah, I
is
can agree.
different because you just started. But
Yeah.
if you were
So
to play,
I
you would agree. What I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, I can understand that cuz it's definitely like its own thing. Like I love the look and like the original style of
All right.
Fortnite because I feel like after maybe season 8 the style kind of changed.
Yeah. All right.
And yeah, I would put it in S tier for me personally because of just my experience with the game
Yeah. All
and
right.
even though I sucked at the game, I put it at second best in S.
All right. I am going to put it at B. Uh, I don't. I don't really have a lot to say about any of these seasons. I know exactly where I'm putting all of these already. Season B or season 9. Low key. I don't know if you remember the grappler balls, but everybody was in those, and
Oh
if you
yeah,
no
dude.
no no no
W-
those
I
those sucked.
remember
Those sucked.
those really did suck. That's the one thing I didn't like
those
about
fucking
that.
because
It's because they had so much health.
it
They had
not
so much fucking health.
not only that, all in games it was just people in fucking grapplers running people over. I mean, eventually it didn't do
Oh yeah, it
damage, but
does. Yeah,
it was just like a bunch of people in grapplers chickening, and that was just the entire fight, and it was low-key annoying. One of the worst seasons ever.
damn.
Season X. Where do you put it?
Um, I'm gonna talk about it first a little bit. Season X, I think the battle pass was pretty freaking good. I still wear a lot of those skins to this day, and the edit styles for them. Um, technically, it's my first ever drift skin in that season because of the female variant of him.
Was that the?
Catalyst.
Yeah, oh yeah, the skins were fire, but
I personally think that Catalyst's outfit looks cooler than Drift's, but
low
I
key,
think Drift.
I remember all the battle pass skins. Low key, I think they were super mid in this season. I think she was the.
I can understand that. However, I wear Rust Lord sometimes. I
Last one
think
is just not that good. It wasn't original. Loki
I
just
like the edit style for it
Loki
though,
just
where he
used a
has like
copy and paste of
tattoos.
Rust Bucket or the other guy from season
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't really use his main style because he kind of just looks stupid. But I just use his edit style where he's like all black and he's got tattoos on his arms. He looks freaking badass. Gives me like Mad Max vibes.
All right.
And this is when the Borderlands collab dropped. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but that was the
Um
least memorable drop.
yeah, I can agree with that because
They
like
didn't really
it
do anything but do like a graphics re. Didn't add like really
yeah,
anything else. Then they had like
they didn't
POI on the map, but low key it just wasn't good. There wasn't no like Borderlands theme directly.
yeah.
It was just
There's
like
only like
some
yeah.
skins and graphic change.
Yeah. I forgot to mention in the last season, I think last season like season nine's live event was the best. Other than actually no, scratch that. That's second best. Second best live event in my opinion. Um but season X, I hated the mechs when I was playing solos. Because people would switch seats really fast and like shoot at me and try to stomp on me and shit. But playing duos was so much fun using those mechs because me and my stepbrother, we held like two of them in a little small building and we waited until the circle got smaller to use them and just obliterate everybody. I remember I think the way that they did quests this season was really good. I like the way that they showed off the battle pass where it was more like each character had like their own things to where like you did these certain challenges, you'll like go to click on their skin and it'll show like, oh, here's like an edit style for them or something like that. Like, and plus, why did they remove collecting battle stars, dude?
Battle Stars
Oh
was
my
all right. With
dude, I
all that,
loved it.
where do you place it?
um I want to mention a couple more things. The Gotham crossover thing, like with Batman, that was awesome. The Wild West tilted thing was pretty good. I liked how they did that. But yeah, I personally would put that at the lower half of my A.
Okay, nah. Okay, so I got season X is the worst season. Cause Loki duos was fun, yeah, and all the crossovers were fun. But if you did not have that mech, every match you were eliminated almost immediately when the mech found you.
Yeah,
And there was
I can agree with
there was
that.
no countering it, and they didn't like nerf its health or anything. They were just like, oh, we'll take one mech away per thing, and now it's like then it was like whoever got the mech was the winner.
Yeah,
There
I
wasn't
remember they nerfed him like really hard though
yeah, but
afterwards.
they
Like they
just weren't they just were super OP and they ended up taking him out of the game because the nerfs weren't working.
yeah.
And Loki, it was just all the collabs and everything was like there's some of the best collabs that season. But
Yeah, for sure.
I low key was gonna put it at C, but the collabs and everything, like the Neo or the not the Neil tilted,
The Western or the
Western, and then
Gotham.
the Gotham tilted. Those were awesome. And was Season X the John Wick tilted as well? Was it?
Season 9 was, I think,
All right.
because Season 9, John Wick came to the game and they had some sort of game mode.
Thank you again for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.